from the students of Tripoli. Also, the Tripoli
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إذا السماء انفطرت وإذا الحافظين كراما كاتبين يعلمون ما تفعلون إن الأبرار যখন সমুদ্রকে উত্তাল করে তোলা হবে এবং যখন কবরসমূহকে উন্মোচিত হবে তখন প্রত্যেকেই জেনে নেবে সে কি
Professor Dr. Anmol Karim, our Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, sir, it was indeed honorable to have you with us. To begin this auspicious occasion, may I invite the Department Head of Tripoli, Dr. Muhammad Abdul Mateen, to deliver this welcome speech. Ladies
Professor Dr. Abu Yusuf Md Abdullah, Chairman Board of Trustee, Northern University, Bangladesh. He is absent due to unavoidable circumstances. Honorable Session Chair Professor Dr. Anwar Hossain, Vice Chancellor. Guest of Honor Mr. MD Ansar Ali, Senior Vice Chairman, Board of Trustee, Northern University, Bangladesh. A special guest Professor Dr. Anwar Karim, Pro Vice Chancellor, and Mr. MD Anwar Hossain, Treasurer, Registrar, Deans, Heads, distinguished guests, and my dear students. Assalamu alaikum and good morning to you all. This is a special moment in Northern University's 15 years journey as Electrical and Electronic Engineering Department is going to celebrate Tripoli Day 2017. I am very happy and really honored to have been a part of this grand event. Therefore, I would like to thank all my colleagues of Tripoli Department, especially Mr. Shafil Alam. This is perhaps one of the grand events in Northern University's journey. Become excited looking at their interest. I hope that their stay in the Tripoli Department will be an enjoyable and memorable one. Tripoli Department is also looking forward to work with industry people. I think this will work as a bridge between Northern University Bangladesh and
Vice Chancellor, Professor Anwar Hossain, we are also chairing this inaugural session. Our Honorable Senior Vice Chairman of Trustee Board, Mr. Ansar Ali. He is a very renowned teacher himself, and he is a father of our chairman, Professor Abdullah. We salute him for his kind presence. Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Anwar Karim. Head of the Department, Tripoli, Dr. Mateen, and our dear Registrar, present and ex-Registrar, and our dear, this is probably the first venture of Tripoli Department. And the first venture is so well organized. I must congratulate each of this department, right from the Dean of the faculty, Head of the department who has just recently joined, a very dynamic teacher. You will find him very soon. And this department is enriched with very bright teachers. We have got these teachers who are very bright, coming from very good universities, and I'm sure very soon you'll see this triple E department is developing all respect because the authority has taken up this department very seriously along with computer science. And the Vice Chancellor, who you have seen by now, he is moving all around this university and collecting bits from here and there, how to reorganize and how to make it more beautiful for you and for the teachers, students and the staff. I'll be waiting until the evening to see the events following inauguration. I must tell you that I have heard lot of recitation from the Holy Quran recited by our students. Make a long speech, and this is my last sentence because there are so many people here. Vice Chancellor himself, in his presence, I talk very less because he has lot of things to give you. So we'll wait for him and others to get what I say. See, the other day, the delegates from China came here and they said that the engineers that you are going to be, and you are half engineer to start with. They said they put the student into a room and give them all the bits of the car and say you assemble it. He assembles and he drives the car and goes away. Am I right, sir? And he calls somebody that you enter this elevators, lift elevators, and you say you manage it and go up and down, you ascend and descend, then you become engineer. This is what we are going to do with you. Please be sure that you are an engineer and don't drive a car which will bog down halfway. And I'm sure this university is for quality. And we are getting teachers of the highest quality. And the students, you are lucky to get all these things. Wait and see where this university will go. Thank you very much.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Northern University, Bangladesh, Professor Dr. Anwar Hussain. Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Anwarul Karim. Respected Senior Vice Chairman, Board of Trustees, Northern University, Bangladesh, Dr. Muhammad Ansar Ali. Respected Treasurer, Associate Dean sitting in front of us, Head of the Department of Public, my colleague, Director, Development and International Affairs, and we are extremely sorry that we are missing our Honorable Chairman, Board of Trustees, who is away from Dhaka on his personal business, Professor Dr. A.Y.M. Abdullah. I am also sorry to add another name, that absence of the learned Dean, School of Science and Engineering, who is also on leave so far as I have come to know. Assalamu alaikum, my colleagues, the students sitting in front of us, Assalamu alaikum and very good morning to everybody. I feel much delighted to have been invited here to speak a few words on this happy occasion. It's really a matter of very pleasure for me. You know, the tradition of observance of this day, Tifli Department has arranged, has been organized in a very nice and fine manner. Under the effective leadership of Dr. Mutin, who was my colleague in 2009 in North South University, where I was arranged at that time, I knew him since that time. He is a very effective teacher, having all the virtues and qualities and academic qualifications. He has done also PhD from United Kingdom. Considering his academic background, experience and publications, our authorities, I mean Honorable Vice Chancellor and the Chairman Board of Trustee. They have considered him to take him in as head and professor of the department. And I personally believe that under his effective leadership and guidance, this department will go ahead to reach its goal. Without ensuring qualitative education, no institution can flourish. Now is the days of full competition. More than 100 private institutions there in Bangladesh. Only those who will be able to maintain their existence if they can ensure qualitative education and continue academic atmosphere, otherwise not. And you must take these things into consideration because it's a private university purely managed by private bodies and self-financed institutions. If we want to maintain the race, to be in the race, under the effective leadership of our Honorable Vice Chancellor, we are going ahead. And since my joining and taking over as a registrar, I have been trying my best under their leadership and guidances to discharge my duties as fast as possible without putting anybody else into troubles. Teachers, students, guardians and my colleagues and any people coming from outside, they are given all sorts of services very fast and very rapidly. I have clearly stated and told my colleagues not to put any file or keep it in abeyance. It should be moved in a very fastest manner. Disposal should come from the authority within the soonest possible time, without putting the people into troubles. Our students, their guardians, relatives, our ambassadors. If they are not properly treated, if they are not rendered proper services in a very short time, they go outside and they will spread rumor about us. That will badly tarnish and affect our name and fame. And these things have to be taken into consideration. Our teachers know it better because teaching is an art of imparting knowledge to the learners in special circumstances in their own ways. They must treat the students as their sons or daughters. They must try to come forward, they maintain the prestige and honor of the university, and thereby, day by day, gradually we must go ahead and go up. And inshallah, we must be able to be in the race. In comparison, NSU can do it. If students can do it, why not we? Because ours is a very, we are lucky enough to have a very effective management. I worked in North South, I have seen them, half-literate people, illiterate people, having much money, they running the whole show, and that was a different scenario. But our chairman, honorable chairman, is a professor on the one side, on the other side, he is an educationist as well as a good entrepreneur. And our honorable Vice Chancellor, he was a direct teacher in Dhaka University, IBA, as you all know. Under the effective leadership of these people, provisor, treasurer, and other you can say teachers, why can't we? We can also. And I am fully confident of that. So let us come forward to make this mission a success. I don't want to prolong my speech. We have to hear so many valuable, important, significant things from our scholars in front of whom we are sitting. So we have to hear from them. No more today. May Allah bless us all and let us go ahead to have
to discipline, and I truly hope our students can comply with your views and ethics. Now, we would like to request our Honorable Pro-VC Sir, Professor Dr. Anwar Karim, to lend a few words to our students.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Vice Chancellor, London University, Bangladesh, Professor Anwar Hussain, the pivot and the guiding force, and under his leadership, we are moving forward. Honorable guest of honor, the Vice Chairman, Northern University, Bangladesh, Trust Board, and Chairman, Northern University of Business and Technology, Khulna. Teacher of teachers, Mr. Ansar Ali. You know, a great father who gave birth to a person like our honorable chairman, Dr. Abu Yusuf Abdullah. He fought for our liberation war, facing death. We are very happy to have him with us. Honorable Treasurer, the registrar and the head and my learned colleagues and my lovely students before me. Assalamu alaikum. It's a great day for us. For the first time, we're enjoying triple day organized by the department. Very inspiring. This is a source of inspiration to our students. Well, they are contributing things to the North nation. Well, nowadays the university is a service-oriented university. We are giving service to the nation. The teachers, the learned teachers, those are here. They are training our boys. They are giving training to our students. Well, and the service we are giving to the people. Well, we have heard the Quranic words. The Quran is a book of science. Allah made man the best of all creation. He has given knowledge to the human being through Adam. And so all praise to Allah and none else. We are the representative of Allah here. Khalifa. So what happened? Sometimes we submit to nature. But man cannot submit to nature.
অত্তাকুল্লাহ এবং তৎপরপক্ষে স্মরণ করো লাআল্লাকুম তুফলিহুন জেনে রাখো যে তোমরা তোমাদের সফলতা আর তোমরা উন্নতি লাভ করতে পারো। কাজেই পরিশ্রম বারবার চেষ্টা করতে হবে, ধৈর্যের সঙ্গে ধৈর্য হবে একথা মনে রাখবে। ধৈর্য হওয়া, ধৈর্যের সঙ্গে বারবার চেষ্টা এবং তোমার চেষ্টাকে স্মরণ করবে। কিছু কাজে সফলতা নিশ্চয়ই আসবে। আর একটা হলো যে বারবার পরিশ্রম ছাড়া আমাদের ভাগ্যে কিছুই হবে না। শিক্ষা হলো যে লার্ন লেসন ফ্রম ট্যালেন্ট টু দি গেম। রসুলের কথা মদিনা হইতে কবর পর্যন্ত তোমরা শিক্ষা গ্রহণ করো। কাজে চেষ্টা করলেই নিশ্চয়ই জীবনে উন্নতি লাভ করা যাবে। আমি ছোট্ট একটা কথা বলি, বাপ মা যদি চেষ্টা না করে সন্তানদের, তাহলে খুব যেমন অনেক বড় বড় রাইটার বলে গেছে, ইউ গিভ মি এ গুড মাদার, আই উইল গিভ ইউ এ গুড নেশন। তুমি আমাকে ভালো মা দাও, আমি তোমাকে ভালো জাতি দেবো। কাজের মায়েদেরও দরকার তারা যেন তাদের সন্তানের জন্য স্বীকৃত করে। আমি 72-তে যখন দেশ মুক্ত হয় তখন ইন্ডিয়ায় গিয়েছিলাম। সেখানে চিড়িয়াখানায় দেখলাম একদল বাচ্চা ছেলে মিলে দুজন মেয়ে নিয়ে আসছে। আমি একজনের জিজ্ঞেস করতে ছোট্ট একটা বাচ্চা, do you know what is the most important thing in this youth? ছেলেটা ইংলিশ তো বললো, ফ্লুয়েন্ট ইংলিশ বললো, আমি সব মানে বলতাম না। লাস্টে বলতে আই নো বেটার দ্যান ইউ, আমি তোমাকে ভালো লাগে। ওইখান থেকে ওই কথাটা আমি শুনিয়ে এসে খুব ভালো লাগলো। বাড়িতে এসে আমার স্ত্রীকে বললাম যে ছেলেদের সঙ্গে বাংলা কথা বলবো না, মেয়েদের সঙ্গে তোমার মেয়ে একটা ছেলে একটা, এদের সঙ্গে বাংলা কথা বলবো না, সবসময় ইংলিশে কথা বলবো। ওই ছেলে কিছু বলতো না, বাংলা কথা বলবো না, তাহলে ওই ছোট তাহলে একটা স্মৃতি পড়তো। শেষবেলা থেকে ওই আরম্ভ হলো খেলা। কাজেই বাপ মা যদি চেষ্টা না করে তাহলে ছেলেমেয়েটি মানুষ করা খুব মুশকিল। সেই জন্য বাপ মা চেষ্টা করতে হবে। তাই আমি মেয়েদের বলি বেশি হতো আপনারা 100 গৃহশিক্ষক আর একজন মা, গৃহশিক্ষকের 100 গৃহশিক্ষকের যদি একজন মা অনেক উত্তম, তার সন্তানদিকে লালন পালন করার জন্য। কাজেই এইদিকে আমাদের বেশি খেয়াল রাখতে হবে। আর ছাত্ররা বলি যে আমাদের দেশের শিক্ষার মান খুব কমে গেছে, যেটা গতদিন পেপারে আমাদের অর্থমন্ত্রী বলেছে যে শিক্ষার মান খুব কমে গেছে। ওর আফসোস লাগে যারা বিপর সৃষ্টিতে যারা গ্রাজুয়েশন ডিগ্রি নিয়েছে, মাস্টার ডিগ্রি নিয়েছে, তারা চিন্তা করে দেখুক সে সময় শিক্ষার মান কী ছিল আর এখন শিক্ষার মান কী। দেখে বড় দুঃখ লাগে যে ছেলেমেয়েরা আগে কী করে, এরা কলেজে ইউনিভার্সিটি যায় না, অথচ ডাক্তারি পড়ে, অথচ এরা সব সার্টিফিকেট পায়, পড়াশুনো করে না। আমি নিজে আমি কলেজে থাকি, দেখি তো বক্তব্য আলহামদুলিল্লাহ।
Honorable Chief Guest, who had to go to Satkhira on a very important business of his office, Honorable Guest of Honor, Honorable Vice Chancellor, respected Treasurer, dashing and dynamic and young Head of the Department of EEE Department, my colleagues, and my dearest students of EEE. Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to you all. I preside many functions as the Vice Chancellor of this university because by ceremonial position I have to chair this session. But this is the one session I feel very, very proud because this is the first time a day to honor and observe the department and the discipline has been taken out and chalked out. And that again, with mostly self-financed by the EEE students and the faculty members, outsourcing the fund, not taxing the university to a great extent. I admire your achievement, and I believe that our decision to hire our new head of the department was perfect. Thank you, Dr. Nadeem. When Dr. Nadeem first approached me, I think barely 2 weeks before, with this initial plan of a grand EEE day with a big budget, I was a little bit skeptical whether it is possible to achieve this great day on such a short notice. But you have done wonders with your team, with your students. I thank you and congratulate you. And I throw a challenge to CSC department, to business department, to law department, to textile department, to other departments to come up with a day like this of their own discipline. And it's not a big task. If you want it, seriously you can do it. And this will be a great occasion for branding your discipline and your department and raise the image and the standard of this university to a great extent. You know, electricity, electronics and engineering, 3 departments, 3 terms, but united together we call EEE. Back in 1920, when V.I. Lenin was the revolution leader of Soviet Russia, when he talked about electricity, because he gave a lot of priority to electricity in Soviet Russia. He said, communism is electricity, electricity, electricity. He is the first to mention about triple E. E. But this triple is different. Electricity, electronics, and engineering. We are all laymen. Personally, I don't know anything about electricity. We see and use the electrical products. We get the fans, we get the television, everything is powered by electricity. But how this power is generated, and how this is transmitted, and how these are all different calculations are done through the transformer, through the meters and all others. What is the behavior of light as a layman, we do not know. Whether it moves like a string in a straight line, or whether it moves like a wave, or it dances through as a quantum, we do not know. You people know, because you are the expert. And the scientists have been also baffled by the behavior of the electricity. Over the years, over the different phases in the 50s, 40s, and 60s and 70s, the scientific experimentation has become more finite, has become more sophisticated to get the right definition of the electricity and other electrical products. Now, as you know, in today's science, this particular sector is moving very, very fast speed, and new products are coming. So we need a lot of engineers. Exciting career and a very rich so potential is very much there, and that's why we expect a lot of students to come and flock in this department. And I think after this show, many students will be aspiring to become a student of this department. And this is the same spirit I want to inculcate in all other departments of NUB, where the students will be more excited and more interested and more motivated to come and join the department. Every discipline has something to show. And I'm told in today's program, there will be exhibition of different products generated by the students through projects. And some of the projects we also experienced with the, when the NCST team was here, the Chinese team was here. And I was really simply baffled how your hand movement can reciprocate in some other way through this system. We do not know how you do and power it. And that again without any cable linkage. So this is something that is great, and this department has a big future and great future. And NUB will be always supporting students' initiative, faculty initiative in launching this kind of program. So I would expect very soon other departments are coming with the proposal to have their own discipline day. And this can happen in business, this can happen in law, this can happen in CSC. CSC is another very great contender for this achievement.
হ্যাঁ উঠে দিচ্ছি দেখি হলুদ আছে কেন